many of you know very well Moore's law, right? Which means every so much time, the rate of progress, the progress you're at goes up by a certain factor. So for instance, every 2 years, the number of transistors on a chip will double. And that has been true for a long time, although we're approaching some physical limits that may make that plateau in the future. But in general, in many technologies outside of integrated circuits, they follow kind of a Moore's law. There's even reason to believe that our DNA has evolved over time according to an exponential curve in terms of how we got to where we are. Every once in a while, there are these disruptive events where progress is hyper-exponential. One of those in evolutionary history, 450 million years ago, was the Cambrian explosion, where suddenly we had many, many different creatures evolve out of some relatively simple ones. People have wondered, why did that happen at that time? And there are many theories, and there's no particular certainty as to which one's true. But one of the ones that I find appealing is that it was because of the evolution of vision. That before that, we had very simple light receptors that could tell generally light versus dark in a blurred way. But then after that, we had the pupil and then the lens, and suddenly animals could see prey at a distance, could see potential mates at a distance, could see food at a distance. And so the rate of evolution suddenly spiked and became much, much faster. And we ended up with this great diversity. I personally think that a lot of the sort of Moore's law exponential developments in electronics and many other technologies have reached a kind of critical point, like the development of vision. And deep learning is one of those things. That means that robotics and autonomous cars may soon have a similar sort of snap of hyper-exponential increase of capabilities. So I don't know when it's going to happen, but it looks like we're sort of brewing that up.